Welcome back to the cryptowrld channel, everyone. My name is Josh, and right now, Bitcoin is still playing out this hidden bullish divergence, while Ethereum is now breaking out above and retesting this previous important line of resistance, which I'll talk about later in the video, so definitely watch to the end. First of all, just giving you a really quick update here on the weekly Bitcoin charts, because right now the price of Bitcoin is still running into this important area of resistance, sitting in between around 36,000 to 38,000. And as of right now, we are just hours away from another weekly candle close confirming, which as of right now, it's looking like it's going to be the third weekly candle close in a row confirming in the green. And so if that's the case, obviously that's just another bullish signal here on the weekly time frame, further cementing the fact that yes, we are still within this larger bullish trend, which I've been talking about since the very beginning of this year here on the weekly time frame and the larger time frames like the 3 and 4 day charts as well. And now if you're taking a look at the daily Bitcoin chart, obviously right now we technically have a bearish divergence, which is technically active here on the daily time frame because we do have higher highs confirmed in the daily candle closes in the price, while also confirming lower highs here in the daily RSI. But in case you missed my last video here on the channel, I did talk about how the DXY recently dumped, which is technically a bullish signal for Bitcoin and crypto. And so due to that reason, it's possible we could form a new higher high in the price while the RSI forms another lower high, which would look extremely similar to what we saw back here near the beginning of July, where we actually saw triple lower highs here in the RSI and triple higher highs in the price. So it's possible we could see another move to the upside in the price while maintaining a larger bearish divergence. And if you're looking at the daily Bitcoin MACD as of right now, this is actually getting very close to a bearish cross. Potentially within the next 1 day, we will likely see a bearish cross here in the daily Bitcoin MACD. And technically speaking, a bearish signal tells us that there is an increasing amount of bearish momentum beginning to build up. Basically, we're really slowing down out of this bullish trend. And remember, when I'm talking about the bullish trend on the daily time frame, I'm talking about more of this short-term bullish trend just here, not the much larger bullish trend since the beginning of this year. Because once again, non-stop since the very beginning of this year, I've been bullish on the price of Bitcoin when you're talking about the larger trend here on the larger time frames. But of course, these short-term trends change more often. Here on the daily chart, for example, we see short-term bearish trends and short-term bullish trends. And now, even though the daily Bitcoin price oscillators are telling us we are slowing down from the bullish trend and potentially going to see either a sideways consolidation or some sort of pullback within the next 1 month or so, at least for now in the shorter term, looking at the 8-hour time frame, technically the price of Bitcoin is still trending to the upside, forming higher lows and higher highs in this ascending parallel channel. And this line of support is currently sitting at around 34.5k approximately, and this line of resistance is currently sitting at around 35.7k approximately. And if you're zooming into the 6-hour Bitcoin chart, we can still see this hidden bullish divergence, which I talked about over the last couple of days. And once again, this is still currently playing out here in the short term. And so once again, just on these smaller time frames here in the short term, when you're talking about a matter of days, we're still looking more bullish than bearish. We have not confirmed the bearish reversal as of right now. Once again, we are still currently within this bullish trend on the daily time frame. It's just the daily Bitcoin price oscillators are telling us that this bullish trend on the daily time frame could soon come to an end, possibly within the next 1 to 2 weeks, so that in around a month from now, give or take, we could either see some sort of sideways consolidation or we could be in some sort of pullback if you're talking about around 1 month from now. But remember, regardless of what happens here on the daily time frame, if we see a sideways consolidation, or even if we pull all the way back down to 30,000, even in that case, we are still within the much larger bullish trend here on the weekly time frame. And now, if you're taking a look at the Bitcoin liquidations heat map, we still have a lot of liquidations, a lot of liquidity sitting at around 33.9k, and some more liquidity at around 34k and 34.1k. And so basically what this means is if we see a confirmed break to the downside below this ascending line of support on the 8-hour time frame, which once again is sitting at around 34.5k, then once again, if we break that level with confirmation, then we would likely head back down towards around 34.1k to 33.9k based on a lot of liquidations, a lot of liquidity sitting around those prices. But anyway, now getting into the Ethereum part of this video, this is on the 3-day ETH to US dollar chart. And obviously over the last 1 day, the price of ETH has continued this bullish breakout from the bullish falling wedge pattern, which I covered a couple of weeks ago now here on the channel. And so once again, as I said, back down here at around 1.7k approximately, we do have a bullish price target at around 2.1k, which right now the price of ETH is roughly around halfway between the point of the breakout and the bullish price target. And so obviously congrats to those of you who took this trade, because right now, obviously if you entered a long position at this breakout, you are in massive profits. And I cannot give you personal financial advice, but let's just say if I'm in this trade right now, I would be moving my stop loss at the very least to my entry price, if not ideally a little bit in profits, so that in the worst case scenario, let's just say if we reverse right now before hitting the price target and we crash back to the downside, obviously the whole point of a stop loss is to automatically exit the trade at wherever the stop loss is sitting at. And so if the stop loss is above the entry price in the case of a long position, you're automatically exiting the trade in profits as the worst case scenario. And if you want to know where you can trade these moves right here, where you can place stop losses or enter long positions or short positions, personally I trade over at Bybit, and I'll make sure to leave a link to Bybit in the description down below and in the pinned comment. And in fact, if you use that link down below to make a Bybit account, you can claim up to a $30,000 deposit bonus, so that is definitely something worth looking at. But unfortunately, there are some countries around the world where due to regulations, you cannot access Bybit. And so if that's the case, if you're in one of those countries where you cannot access Bybit, there is also Bitflex as a backup option, which is an exchange just like Bybit, but you can use it without any KYC. And in fact, if you use the link down below this video in the description or in the pinned comment to make a Bitflex account, there is currently an Apple Watch giveaway exclusive for only that link down below this video, which basically means if you make a Bitflex account using that link and make one trade on the derivatives market over at Bitflex with an account that has $100 or more in crypto, that will automatically enter you into the giveaway to win a brand new Apple Watch Series 8. And once again, only those of you who use that link down below this video to make an account can actually enter that giveaway. But anyway, getting back into the Ethereum part of this video, this is on the daily time frame, and right now the price of ETH is getting very close to a potential breakout above this important area of resistance. And once again, this area of resistance based on the volume profile indicator is sitting in between around 1850 to 1890 approximately. But as of right now, we still need to see a daily candle close confirm above 1890, ideally back above 1.9k, in order to actually confirm the breakout above this resistance. And in that case, if we do end up seeing a confirmed breakout above this area of resistance, then in that case, the next important area of resistance on the daily time frame is this price range sitting in between around $2,000 to 2030 based on these previous highs. And as for the daily Ethereum price oscillators, right now these are still looking more bullish than bearish. We have not confirmed any bearish trend reversal signals. And so once again, in terms of the trend and momentum, we are still looking more bullish than bearish. We're trending in the bullish direction, but of course here in the MACD, just over the last 1 to 1.5 weeks, we have lost a bit of bullish momentum in the short term compared to what we saw around 2 weeks ago. But obviously, if we do end up seeing a confirmed breakout above this important area of resistance, we could end up seeing much more bullish momentum kick in again. And just staying on the daily time frame, of course, we still have this bullish breakout for the broadening wedge pattern, which I've been talking about since all the way back down here. And once again, we have a bullish price target based on this pattern and this breakout sitting at around 1980. And in fact, right now, the price is currently closer to that price target than it is to the point of the breakout. So obviously, if you entered a trade anywhere near this breakout, entered a long position, or simply bought Ethereum, obviously right now you're making massive profits, especially if you're in a leveraged long. And so this is why it is important to subscribe to this channel with notifications turned on so you do not miss out on these breakout trades. And don't forget to have an account ready to go over at Bybit or Bitflex to actually make these trades. But anyway, if you're zooming into the shorter term, looking at the 4-hour time frame, what we have seen over the last 1 day is is actually a breakout, flipping even more bullish out of this ascending parallel channel. Because first of all, as I've been talking about recently on the channel, the price is still looking more bullish than bearish. We're trending in the bullish direction, forming higher lows and higher highs. But once again, just recently, the price has flipped even more bullish, actually breaking out above this ascending line of resistance, which was sitting at around 1860 to 1870 approximately. And in fact, what we've seen just recently is not only a breakout with confirmation with candle closes above the resistance, we've also just seen a retest of this exact level of resistance. And right now, as of recording this video, we are currently seeing a bounce from that level, flipping previous resistance into new support. And so technically speaking, anytime where we break out above resistance and more importantly, flip resistance into new support, this is obviously bullish price structure. It is price structure heading in the bullish direction. And this breakout to the upside only invalidates if we see a confirmed break back below around 1860. But at least for now, while the price is holding above this level, once again, we're looking more bullish than bearish in the short term. And especially if we can confirm a breakout above around 1890 to 1.9k here on the daily time frame. Because in that case, once again, we could soon head up towards around $2,000 as the next important resistance. But either way, whether the price is bullish, bearish, or simply chopping around sideways, you can still make a lot of money in crypto no matter what direction the price is going using these videos popping up right here on your screen. Because if you watch the video in the top left, that shows you how you can make money if the price is bullish or bearish, and the video in the bottom left shows you how you can easily profit from choppy sideways price action. But anyway, that's everything that I have to say for today. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video.